I'll play along. Spend freely.
Answer me. 0 points.
All in. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. I hit the mark.
More enemies. This combat needs This is double speed.
All in.
Liquidation! The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Test. Fail. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Answer me.
More enemies.
Watch your head. No dirty tricks, all right? The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in. Spend freely.
Your answers? Test. 0 points.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This combat needs This is double speed.
Watch your head.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! More enemies. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Time for a buzz. Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Time for a buzz. The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
SAS Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points. Fail. Answer me. 0 points. Fail. Test. 0 points.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely. Sure, I'll...
Let the valuation begin. Easy, Numby. Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Failed. 0 points.
And we are live and just in time to see this wrap up. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Honkai Star Rail. As you guys can see, I was just showing another wonderful run on this event that we had for this patch. I have to say, I really like it. I hope they bring it back to like a Sim Universe thing or something. Or maybe it'll be part of the new endgame they announced. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm really excited. Perfect. Very cool, very cool. So, oh wait, we need some, let's get ourselves some sound back in here. Anyway, I hope you guys have all been doing swell. There we go. Wonderful. Well, they announced Firefly and Jade for 2.3, so, yeah, 2.2 is going to be a hard skip for me unless they come out with Fushuen or Hohua or some sort of rerun that'll make me want to spend. What do we have? We're not doing too bad. I think that's 13 temples, so 130 pulls. That's not bad at all. How many do I have in reserve here? Plus another 11. Okay, so I have over 140 pulls. Plus more when we count the starlight I'll probably get from these other pulls. So I think we're in a very good position. I'm probably, though, only going to get Fushuen or Hohua's Eidolons if I win my 50-50s. If I lose on those, chat, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Yeah, I might have to skip Fushuen then, especially. Because I would like her for my Mono Quantum team. But, like, if we're going to have some problems there, like, I'm not going to be doing that. Also, I think I have to start farming already for Qingque. I was thinking maybe I would do it for the good doctor, but he's doing pretty swell alright. Like, I don't feel like I really need to min-max his gear right now at the moment. Like, I'd be fishing for one specific piece of relic, and I'm like, do I really... to be fair, actually, it's more like 2, because this relic could also be better. Like, look how much it rolled into defense. Like, what is this? Especially when I have Aventurine to make that defense basically worthless. But, yeah, I need a better crit damage piece, and that's not going to be easy. So, I think we're going to use the triple event so I can try to accelerate the amount of good parts I can possibly get on my QQ. She needs it. Silver Wolf might also benefit from it. Yeah. Sparkle we don't really care about. What's Sparkle's current gear, actually? I actually don't remember. Oh, she's got some... Oh, well, you know, she doesn't need attack percent, so, you know, if I got some really good pieces, if I got some really good speed boots and attack boots I can put on her that doesn't involve quantum damage, like if I got on the Withering set or whatever it's called, I might go with that. Well, today we're going to be spending our time cruising through Penacony. I've been super happy with the what the hell happened? I've been super happy with the content in the game so far, you know, when I can actually see it and it's not like invisible or something. How do I get out of here? Chat, how do I leave? Oh no. Where's Herda? Let's try to go to Herda's place. Maybe that'll fix it. Oh no. Oh no. Game's glitch. I love this game and all the content it gives me. I hate its glitches. Like, how do you even get this to happen? Oh no. Alright, can you like, I don't know. Just get me... Does that do it? No. There's no way. Nope. Do I have anything I could possibly farm real quick? Not really. Oh no. Alright. What if we try this, chat? Well, that's embarrassing. Anyway, I've been really enjoying the content in Penacony and stuff. So we're going to be doing more of that today, going around, talking to people, screwing around with their emotions and crap. Who knows, maybe find some hidden quests or something. I didn't see any in the Fates Atlas, but you never know, right? There could be some secret happenings that aren't listed there. Hey, I-Man, good to see you. Gino the Balloons is mad from Bats and Godskin Bulbles. I-Man, that's more... That's somehow some of your most comprehensible and yet incomprehensible string of words you've ever been able to put together for me. That's actually kind of impressive. Oh my god, thank you, it's fixed. Alright, back to Pentacone. Where do we... Because I'm not sure if we've covered everything in Golden Hour yet. Actually, have we covered everything in Dream's Edge either? Oh, we got the birds and stuff. I don't think I've talked to all the people. Who was left in Dewlight Pavilion? I remember talking to a few characters. Yeah, we talked to her.
We're seeing a lot more VIPs than usual today.
Ooh.
Time is money.
Oh yeah, we talked to this guy. Yeah, I remember this.
Time is money.
Yeah, we talked to you. Okay, so we covered this room. So I guess it's just a matter if there's other people in this place. I don't see anybody. But I think there's people inside the actual chamber, right? So that might be different. There's no way there's people in there, right? Oh, but we still have to figure out how to get that. I have to talk to those wine bottles, I think, up there in the first. I think that's what I gotta do. Whoop. By the way, I'm running around with good old Asta again because it's been a while with my with my in-progress mono fire team. Once we get Gallagher, it'll truly be mono fire. But again, I want to wait and just see what it's gonna be looking like next week. If it's like, okay, there's no Shui, but there is a Gallagher, then we'll go with Shui and vice versa.
Is there anything you need?
I guess we'll have to see.
If only I were a little taller.
Hello, Mr. McCoy. And you, I don't remember seeing any VIP guests scheduled to visit. What's all this? He cuts himself off mid-sentence, slightly lowering his chin so that the light reflecting off his glasses masks his eyes. Oh, wow. Edgy man here. I see. In that case, I'll give tacit consent for anything you want to do here in Dewlight Pavilion, so long as it's nothing out of the ordinary. So, how high up the totem pole are you? My word! Who knew trailblazers hoping to unite the entire cosmos could be so uncouth? To answer your question, I'm McCoy, and I'm responsible for this pavilion while the family head is away. Based on the dreaming regulations, dream chasers who trespass the moment of morning dew shall be instantly expelled from the dreamscape and banned for life from ever staying at the Reverie Hotel. This time I have elected to make a special exception for you. After all, you have hitherto contributed much toward the family's investigation. How did you know? I assume this was common knowledge with all the information the Astral Express possesses. To keep things brief, when a member of the family strays far enough away from the path of harmony, they gain the power of tacit understanding, allowing information to be exchanged without the need for face-to-face communication. Oh. So, I know all that you have been through. Perhaps not all of the details, but somehow enough for me to arrive at my own conclusions. However, I still advise you all while in the dreamscape to abide by the laws as set out by the family. As for the reason why, I've just demonstrated my explanation. The family is always watching you. Uh-huh. I'd like to ask you something. Go ahead, I hope it's nothing trivial. Which family do you represent? Oak, right? The Oaks. Oh. I've answered all your questions. Anything else? Oh, okay. Has this pavilion always been so deserted? I should hope so. It was built for the 5 major family heads to collectively discuss any matter critical to Penacony. The scene in Golden Hour isn't all there is to the dreamscapes. I'm sure you get what I mean. Each and every event put on to please our guests is painstakingly prepared and arranged. That's why this deserted pavilion is actually the springboard for all the mesmerizing dreams here. Have you always been this serious? This isn't the Reverie Hotel, and I'm no front of the house receptionist. My job is to handle affairs when the family head is absent. I'm not required to keep a smile handy for every occasion or emergent situation, least of all for unexpected guests. Okay. Remember, be careful with everything you say and do. In light of your status and previous behavior, I'm making an exception, allowing you free reign in Dewlight Pavilion. However, I still advise you all while in the dreamscape to abide by the laws as set out by the family. Remember, the family is always watching you. Okay, let's activate some clockwork. Sad gear unlocked with Mr. McCoy. That's surprising. The moment you finish releasing the clockwork, a series of expressions flash over Mr. McCoy's face, from confusion to a grimace and then to pain, before finally settling on a look of sadness. What? What did you do? No, I shouldn't be able to remember. I've undoubtedly forgotten. Your emotion memories have been stolen. Stolen? No, that's not stealing. I voluntarily handed over my sadness and all of those painful memories. Why? Why do you want to make me remember? Who gave you this power? What happened? We all have to face down bad things. So me saying stealing emotions is evil, consider I'm manipulating people's emotions. So like that just sounds like the pot calling the kettle. We have to face down bad things in life. What happened to you? I've always regretted it. I thought doing that, abandoning those memories, would make me feel better. But all it did was make me feel even sadder. The nightmares that tortured me, they never went away. And I even began to forget why exactly I felt such regret. Mr. McCoy fishes a photo from out of his breast pocket. It turned out that this here was the source of all my pain. I can remember it all now. No longer shall I stare into this photo without knowing the reason behind why my heart is broken. I need some help reconciling my past. I'm the best there is, helping people out, you know. Are you really going to help me? No strings attached, purely just out of sympathy. I apologize for the indifference before. Perhaps they are right and you trailblazers really do always bring hope to others. If it's okay, please could you hold on to this photo, and then go and find my brother and sister elsewhere in the pavilion. They should be quite conspicuous. I haven't the courage to face them myself, so I need your help. I'll explain everything to you once you bring them back. Uh-huh. Be careful of emergencies, TikTok! Uh-huh. Gotta find Mr. McCoy's brother, but what about the sister?
Anything I can do for you?
Oh, it's supposed to be a Dewlight, huh? Let me check over here then.
We're seeing a lot more.
Oh no, it's out here. Oh, I see.
Welcome, Steve.
Wait, did I ever talk to Hendrik? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Hello, buddy. Yo, broski. Woo! I think I can avoid the enemies, but just be safe. Yeah, let's go. Wait, that's not how you switch teams. There you go. Oh wow, this really is a full quest. Huh. Wait, what the hell is that? Huh. Didn't know we had golden tokens. I see, so we have to go this way. And that wait a second! Wait a second here! Are you telling me I missed the chest this whole time? Oh my god, Jet. All this time I thought I covered everything with Topaz, and I didn't. Let's reset this first. Whew. Well, that's one way, I guess, to get that. Nope. I shouldn't have wasted that, but whatever. No! McCoy! McCoy! This guy sounds like he's mumbling McCoy's name over and over. McCoy said he wants me to bring back his brother and sister, but how? McCoy! McCoy! Try talking with it. Hello? Payback. Payback? What's it talking about? Doesn't sound very good. This guy seems kind of angry. Payback. Payback! Right, it's time to get ready for a fight. Payback! Payback! Oh. Oh.
Time for
Knowledge, the measure of truth.
Alright.
And falsehood.
This is double speed.
Should be easy enough.
Go Nappy!
0 points.
There we go. All done. Phew. Never thought things would wrap up like that. Wrap up like that. I didn't take that guy to be so aggressive. As the little brother disappears, you feel a warm jet of something streaming into your coat pocket, right where you stashed the photo from McCoy. Oh. What's that? This gonna be the sister now? Huh? That's weird. Is that another person in the photo now? Oh. That strange creature just now. Don't tell me it was Mr. McCoy's brother. Mr. McCoy also mentioned his sister. Time checks the other place around the pavilion. It was still here, though. Oh. Wait, so it is outside. But where else? Oh, do I have to, like, leave first and then I'll find it or something? Okay. You're kidding me. In here? Oh, I guess there are enemies in here. That is fair. Okay. Oh, sister, huh? McCoy. McCoy. This thing is probably going to be Mr. McCoy's sister, right? Gotta stay alert. She might just leap up too and attack me out of nowhere. McCoy. McCoy. Wanna eat. Wanna eat. Is she saying she wants to eat something? Can mean monsters feel hungry too? Yower. Sweet. She doesn't seem to be that aggressive. Why don't I give her a little of what she wants? Oh, thank God I have the exact thing. Sour Dream Soft Candy. Okay. This memory zone meme gently takes the soft candy from your hand and then turns away from you. The big sister lets out a few gnashing and gnawing sounds before falling dead silent. A few seconds later, you hear another ever so faint sound, as though someone were quietly sobbing. Sweet, sour, when I was young, wanna go back. Big sister disappears right in front of your eyes, and you feel a warm jet of something streaming into your coat pocket, right where you touch the photo of Mr. McCoy and his brother. Okay. There's now another person in the photo. Oh, she had a guitar. Despite still having no idea what's going on, that should be it for Mr. McCoy's assignment, right? Let's get back and ask what about what happened. Ah, so your siblings became memes. Oh. This should work, right? Alright, stay hydrated, chat. Good old H2O.
Anything I can do for you?
Nope, I'm just passing through, buddy. Hello there, Trailblazer. How are things with that matter from before? All done and dusted. Just you're about to hand over the photo to Mr. McCoy, who's no longer alone in the picture. You steal one last fleeting glance at the photo. What's strange is that all three people in the photo are flashing smiles, so warm that they seem a little unnatural. Ah, you actually did it. Thank you. This is how I can ease the pain a little. Even though it doesn't change a thing, it still gives me a little bit of spiritual comfort. Try to tell me what exactly is going on. Of course, as I had promised. You should have met my brother and sister by now, and you must be confused about why they look like that, yes? It's all my fault. I was the one that caused them to become such monsters. How did it happen? So you want to know more about how people are turned into memes in their dreams? These two in the photo are my little brother John and my sister Jennifer. We were all Penacony locals, and all baptized into harmony when we came of age, becoming members of the family. Jennifer was a gifted dancer who managed to join up with the Iris family without needing to try very hard. As for John, his journey wasn't so smooth, but he still ended up becoming one of the Bloodhounds. At first, I thought our lives would go on perfectly like this. We three siblings walking the path set out for us by the Great One, each using our strengths to do our bit and build up the dreamscapes until the end of time. Of course, something unexpected just had to happen. I can still remember the day. Back then, I was just a lowly hotel butler who never set foot in this pavilion. That day, the family head came and approached me with notice or warning. No notice or warning. I still remember how I felt that day. Absolutely terrified. And absolutely thrilled. I remember the family head gently tapping me on the shoulder and making this request of me. A request that made my mind go completely blank. He asked me, the elder brother of John's and the younger brother of Jennifer's, to wipe away their very existences because they were traitors to the family. Because they'd been trying to sell off family information to the IPC. And so then you did it? Yes. Because I had no other choice. The order didn't even come from the Oak family head, but rather from their overlord, the Dream Master. I used the family way to wipe out the very existence of John and Jennifer from the dreamscape once and for all, without a trace. Looking back, I barely resisted when it came time to act. It's because the anger, the humiliation that I felt, besides all the grief. I felt betrayed. I could understand how they could do that behind my back. We're siblings from the same mother and father. There should be nothing that we keep from each other. No barriers between us. Just like a real family. My loyalty ended up paying off, though. The family head brought me to do like Pavilion, and everyone who heard about my deeds was in awe of what I'd done. But not long after, I became plagued by haunting nightmares that tortured me. I became too scared to fall asleep. To rid myself of those harrowing shadows, I handed over control of my own memories. I chose to forget everything. but you could never forget. Of course I couldn't. Of course not. But at least you've offered temporary solace to my brother and sister, releasing the animosity lingering in those memes. In reality, they're still asleep in a never-ending slumber. Perhaps one day, when the Dream Master considers their sins as being redeemed, perhaps we'll be able to meet again and hold one another. I've already let enough secrets out of the bag for today. Hopefully nobody takes a deep dive into my consciousness for the time being. Thank you for your help, Trailblazer, and take this as it's the least you deserve. Huh. Can potentially be exchanged for an incredibly super jackpot, but nobody in the Golden Hour knows how to use it. Never let's remember the words. Promising future. Oh, a super jackpot, you say?
Thank you for your help, young man. However, I must remind you that Dewlight Pavilion is a family stronghold. It is not wise for outsiders like yourself to remain for too long. I still remember the last Dream Chaser to try and infiltrate the pavilion. He ended up... No, he would not want to know. Please take care of your affairs and leave as quickly as possible.
Well, the man is quite something, so he's got sad. Calm. Mr. McCoy tilted his head back slightly as the glare from his glass obscured his eyes once more. As the acting executor of Dewlight Pavilion...
As the acting executor of Dewlight Pavilion, I am obliged to inform you that any attempts to plagiarize or destroy family assets may result in grave consequences. I hope that you can remain rational and refrain from any improper actions.
Mr. McCoy was not specific with his phrasing. He clearly knows the shameful things that you've done in the dreamscape.
Sorry, my friend.
This is just a polite warning. It's not a threat.
Alright. So if I make you angry... Mr. McCoy's brows grew furrowed. You successfully brought his sadness to the surface.
Though I stand above the many, there are still 5 that stand above me. I've used every method at my disposal to climb up the family scales, even using my own siblings as footholds on my path to ascension. Just how much further away am I from those final 5? Just what kind of price do I have to pay to join the ranks of the family heads? I can no longer stand their arrogant and domineering attitudes. One day I will.
Mr. McCoy managed to suppress his rage, but his ambition is now wholly clear to you.
Sorry, my friend.
There are many sins in this world. Among them, greed and betrayal stand as the most unforgivable. Unfortunately, my brother and sister did not understand this.
Happy! As he reminisces, a faint smile grows at the corner of his mouth. For an icy man like Mr. McCoy, even this slight change of expression seems incomprehensible.
Ah, I just recalled a wonderful time. We 3 siblings were lying on a mound of grass that had been dyed a light yellow by the warm sun. My sister was singing a nursery rhyme from our childhood, as John was off playing with a branch he picked up somewhere. I reached my hand out toward the sky, and a small green bird landed on my fingertip. That warm sunshine was like golden resin, preserving us at that moment and fixing the smiles on our faces.
Mr. McCoy has fallen into a sweet memory. He seems unable to pull himself back from it.
Sorry, my friend.
Little green bird with the flower bud, building a nest beneath the sun.
Mr. McCoy has fallen deep in a sweet memory. Back to sad. Mr. McCoy's eyes grew sullen. You know what he must be thinking about his siblings again.
Was the Dream Master really that terrifying and intimidating? Or am I just a cold-blooded demon? I can't even tell anymore. I just know that when I made my move, I did not hesitate for long. I received everything I've ever wanted. Money, power, status. The price I paid. 2 shadows that bring constant pain and a nightmare that I cannot escape.
Sorry, my friend.
My past has always haunted me. but I choose to shoulder this pain. I will not run away from it anymore.
Well, I'll leave you sad. We'll just leave you as is. I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check on Hendrik now, because I do not remember, chat. I do not remember.
We're seeing a lot more VIPs than usual today. Welcome.
You seem to be new in town. Would you like to take a look at this great item that I own? Don't mess with me. Right, I think you've never heard of me. I'm Hendrik, the Mobile Knight. Let me tell you something about myself. I'm the luckiest and strongest Pepeshi in the family. I have a high-tech combat mech bestowed by the Great One. Look at the black cannon on its right shoulder, the retractable energy blade on its left arm, and the dual thrusters on its back. I bet you can tell it's an elite armor. Wow, so cool. I can't see you wearing anything. Told you. Wait, this isn't right. Normally only kidsmen can see its glow. Why'd you fake your excitement when you couldn't see anything? Because I love screwing with you. Can I touch the football with your head? Hey, my armor comes with a counterattacking electric current. Be careful or your fingers might be burned off. Uh-huh.
Ah, you can't see it? Huh, what a shame.
Oh, I love this little shit. Can't we talk? Ha! You're intrigued by my armor, aren't you? Tell me more about your armor. It's called All Area Annihilating Power Armor, one of the best of its kind in the entire universe. Even if the Swarm and the Legion were to launch a joint attack on Dewlight Pavilion now, I would be able to crush them when wearing it. I don't think those two could come into the dream state. Are you sure you wouldn't win due to reinforcements? Ahem. The armor is awesome. That's all I'm saying. You just need to accept that setting. Combat isn't the only function of the armor, though. I have to take my kid out for a ride in it. Everyone loves it. Uh-huh. How'd you get the armor? It's a long story. This mecha had manifested on my body since I was little. It was a peaceful afternoon. Mom was cooking in the kitchen while I was playing with some figurines on the couch. Tranquility was in the air along with the mouth-watering aroma of food. Okay, do Pepeshi... Question, if Pepeshi are children... Like, okay, well, how do I phrase this? Do Pepeshi children look the same as adult Pepeshi? Or are they, like, tinier kid Pepeshi? Do they just look like fetuses? Actual question. But soon, there came a pungent smell of smoke. Suddenly, everything was enveloped by a glaring light. Flame shot toward the sky, turning this beautiful scene into ashes. Without hesitation, I crawled my way to the kitchen, carried my injured mother, and ran outside the house. The heat did not burn my skin, and the debris did not impede my way. Even by the Pepeshi standard, a child could have done all that. It must have been a gift from the Great One. Uh-huh. I enjoyed helping others and occasionally daydreamed harmlessly. The Great One must have thought I was good and decided to cast their gaze upon me. It was the reward for my kindness. I'm still wearing the armor now. Uh-huh. What are your thoughts on dreams? Are you suggesting that the armor only exists in my dream? Don't worry, I'm just messing with you. I've never doubted whether what the family's doing is correct. However, I must say the dreamscape is indeed a bit chaotic now. As more and more people are flocking to the dream, cases of unruly behavior have been on the rise. Out of the benevolence of the Great One, the family only addresses such behavior through intervention and verbal warnings without giving out severe sanctions. Yet, some dream chasers just never learn their lesson. I've caught the same guy damaging public property 3 times myself. Alas, I hope things will get better one day. Uh-huh.
Ah, you can't see it? Huh, what?
Let's activate your clockwork. Angry! Pepeshi's cheeks suddenly turned red like an iron block heading up. What a miraculous sight to behold. Is my power furnace short-circuited? I can feel the temperature with my armor rising. I've got it! The heat comes from my burning enthusiasm. I feel the urge to fire my cannon every time I think of the chaotic situation of the dream. Since the family doesn't want to be harsh on the bad guys, I'll do the job. I shall be the blaze in the dark night that puts all evil to an end. Oh no. I'll activate the annihilation mode to shred into pieces those who disrupt the law and order in the dreamscape. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Conclusion of the 20th round of inspection failed. The plan is a bust. Disband the team. That is all. That's a short one.
Aw, you can't see it? Huh, what a shame.
Annihilation mode activated. Okay, yeah, he's just delusional. He's just delulu. Happy. The fluff ball on the Pepeshi's head starts swinging vigorously like the propeller of an aircraft. He might be able to fly if it spins a little bit faster. Oh! Oh! What's happening? My armor is overclocking 12 times more than its original rate. It feels like I'm going to fly. Is it because I've turned on the propulsion system? No, it's because I'm excited. Why don't I just soar through the clouds and traverse across the sky like this? He radiates a pink glow that permeates the air around him. It visibly represents his enthusiasm. Hey, Xavier, howdy. You just missed a sad quest, Xavier.
Ah, look at me in this cool mech.
Wow, my armor's overclocking 12 times more than its original rate. Ah, damn it. Still doesn't let me do it.
Ah, look at me.
I was just trying, chat. I had to. Let's make him sad. Yeah, let's take a nap again. Hey, I took one yesterday. It was I understand the feel. The fluff ball on the Pepeshi's head suddenly droops down and rests on the edge of his head like a withered weed. Alas, life doesn't guarantee pleasure, and death isn't all about pain. Even with such powerful armor, many things are still beyond my control. Hold on, I can feel a weird sentiment getting stronger. This isn't supposed to happen. Maybe the armor needs more energy? Instead of chow down on some Floatus burgers more for that happy element. Reminds me of the encounter with a certain someone last year. No, now's the time to discuss that. I need to suppress this dangerous emotion. I need to be patient. Patient. Huh?
You can't see it. What a shame.
Energy. The armor needs energy. Can I touch it on your head? Nope. Just a matter how sad.
You can't see it. What a shame.
Uh-huh. To train you to calm. I didn't know I could get so emotional as a kinsman. That was so shameful. He has the calming module on my armor stop working? It shouldn't be. Let me replenish the coolant later. Uh-huh. Alright, so that covers Do Light Pavilion. We're gonna go back to Golden Hour, make sure I haven't missed anything that I should be interacting with. Actually, how are we doing on reading material, too? We really need to do a lore stream, chat. I'm only missing 5. That's not bad, chat. Because I could get these, I think, just by talking to people and stuff, so... You take a look at Elden Conspiracy's Banished Life video? Yeah, no, I did not. Today was make pasta sauce for myself today, so... That one will never get old. Oh my god, no, Aventurine! Well, Aventurine's luck finally ran out, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god, Dr. Ratio! You cannot be telling me you're losing to a sign. When you want something done, chat, you gotta do it yourself. Speaking of pasta sauce, boy, was it delicious, chat. Having some nice, good bowl of pasta. We have that covered. Alright, this is a new thing that we haven't done yet. So, Streets Busting, Lost to Dream Soft Glow. So, Soon Song.
Is there a reason that you have been stopped in your tracks, dear guest? If this song of mine brings you joy, perhaps you could leave a small tip and I will even more heart into my performance. If you are merely passing the time, that is of no problem. You are a free soul. Your will need not be limited by anyone. Oh.
I feel like you want to talk about something?
I probably should not talk about it. She taught me that it would be disrespectful of me to speak of my troubles to guests. Though I am alone in a faraway land, I am able to sing and perform, to answer loose changes in applause. It's not like I have nothing, so I shall not bother you. Oh, why? When shall we meet again? So many partings.
You can talk to me. Yeah, pasta is great.
I'm sure you can tell. I am not of this place. My being here is all because of that tragedy in the past. During an interstellar voyage, our ship was attacked by a swarm of ferocious stinging insects.
The swarm.
I was fortunate enough to escape disaster, but my mother and father were maimed and sustained severe injuries.
But you're an Intellitron.
They collapsed from their heavy wounds and soon passed away.
But you're a robot.
I had to search all around and raise funds so that I could find a suitable recycling site for them, so they would not be broken down and resold.
Okay, so I guess the Intellitrons have parents too. Good to know.
In the end, I racked up such a massive debt I was compelled to sign a contract of subservience for perpetuity.
Oh wow, that really sucks for you, huh?
I had to spend the rest of my life working endlessly, entertaining people, wandering as a pitiful beggar, with no place to call home.
Intellitron have parents too? I'm glad I'm not the only one who didn't know that.
Oh. Sorry, I just called them that. Sorry for the misunderstanding.
There we go.
They're actually two elders that were always by my side. We lived together for so long, we became extremely close.
Oh, okay, so she's a robot and her master's old people. She considers her parents. That's cool.
I could not accept their bodies being scattered all over, so I spent all my savings and racked up massive...
Wait a second. If they're elders, are we talking about elderly people? Because if so, I'm sorry to say those parts ain't coming back together, Miss Intellitron. I'm not sure if you know, but organics don't work like that. Maybe synthetics, but not organics. That's really sad.
If this pathetic story of mine has roused just a little pity in your heart, perhaps this is a bold request, but I don't suppose that you happen to have a little spare change that you would consider using to help me buy back my freedom? I know that I'm fated to a life of labor. I dream not of a life of riches and indulgences. It's just, if I were fortunate enough to serve a guest like you who understands me and cares for me, that'd be enough of a stable home for me.
Oh, I could just buy myself a robot, Chad. How nice.
Will you accept me and allow me to remain by your side?
Sure.
Oh. The debt I need to pay now is 20,000 credits. Thank you in advance.
I'll clear that for you. Sorry, I don't have that much money. Man, chat, you know, I have 600,000 credits in store. You know, chat, I don't know. That's a lot of money. 20K out of my 600. That's really gonna bite into my income, you know. I don't. I'll clear that for you. We do it, chat.
I shall remember your generosity and kindness in my heart for eternity. Please allow me to first say farewell to my companions. I shall meet you here again shortly.
Also, she sold herself for cheap, I'm just saying. I now have a robot slave, chat. Man, human rights, they only apply if you're human. Nope. We should go here just to make sure. There we go. Any other emotions I can see? We're gonna have to make her work, chat. We have to make sure that she earns me back my 20K and more.
A new model of wristwatch by the Sten.
No emotions here. No, servant, Loki. Slave implies we're bad guys. Ah. Yeah, we don't want to be like a Kavish's master and get shanked. Alright, nothing here.
Being on the go all the time. Look, a Robin concert.
Alright, we're fine here. We move this away.
How about you and I go watch Clocky's latest?
Ooh, there we go, new one.
You look a bit unusual today. Unusually cute. Huh. Using words changes to create continuations and twists, and thus effects of humor. I know your blood type. You're my ideal type. Conceptual replacement based on the same morphemes. It's a new idea, but prone to cognitive dissonance when familiarity with that language is low. What are you laughing at? Is my analysis incorrect? Indeed, the way you organic beings express your emotions is much too complicated for me. No, not at all. Actually, I think you grasp the essence of this art well enough to practice it. Practice? What do you mean? I should have an encounter? No, I'm asking you to do a comedy skit.
Happy Gear. We make them happy.
Isn't this a dream? Why am I still so short?
Fair question. Uh-huh. Listen. Oh, this has to do with our quest, maybe? Oh, excuse me, chat. Just gotta make sure I line this up properly. Yeah, right there, right through the sternum. Just shoot that coin. You want your money, Vitali? Here's your money, you asshole. Take all the money right through the heart. There, I got that out of my system. Oh. Alright.
I wonder if exercising actually
Nope. Nope, little Pepeshi. I'm pretty sure exercising in dreams does nothing. Ooh, okay, here we go.
Hey, did you hear? They reached a verdict on that accident.
You mean the Intellitron that hit that car? I think the tin was scamming that raptor. Must have been insane with wanting money.
I heard the family found the Intellitron at fault and made him pay out a huge sum to the owner. Brutal. You could buy all the Soul Glide in the Dreamscape for the price of one Steinway Raptor. For that Intellitron is serious about paying off the damages, it'll have to peel itself like an orange and sell the parts for scrap. That guy's car wasn't really damaged, but he still demanded such an astronomical figure. Seeing other people getting money for nothing somehow feels even worse than me losing money.
Why don't you just copy him and ride a few laps in a luxury car? Or doesn't your family own a luxury car? That means you don't work hard enough. Why don't you reflect on that?
Isn't that rather harsh to say?
Why do you care? Anyway, I'm not the one who got hit or the one getting compensation. I'm just a guy here rubbernecking. Besides, does anyone here actually know each other in the real world?
A pure antagonist. The kind of antagonist animation that suffer defeat after defeat to the point that you feel bad for them by the end of the show. There we go, Rashomon. Everyone's got a story, chat. When's the next content update? It should be in 11 days and 19 hours, more or less. So basically, a little less than 2 weeks. Again, Friday's going to be the live stream that's going to cover everything. So we'll know all the details of what they're going to be adding tomorrow, for sure. So that's going to be cool. But until then, we got to save for Jade and Firefly. And as I said at the beginning of the stream, if Fushuen or Hua Hua rerun during next patch, I will pull for them. But if I lose the 50-50, I can't guarantee I'm going to keep pulling. Like, I want both Jade and Firefly, chat. And I don't want to spend money, so I have to either get super lucky with my pulls and get, like, Fushuen early. And maybe it's possible. I could start building pity and, like, see if I can get Fushuen a full few pulls after her. But, like, yeah, I don't want to risk it. I want to save up all my pulls that I get next patch, plus all the pulls we get, of course, during the actual Firefly and Jade patch, and try to cover them both. But here's the problem. I don't know if the characters after that are going to be characters I can afford to skip. So like Doofenshmirtz. We need to save. It's very important.
It's ridiculous.
It is time we get the Jadeinator. But yeah, if I want to get both Jade and Firefly, I'm gonna have to save as many pulls as I can for that. Also, I am officially not going to be pulling for Aventrine's Light Cone. As awesome as it would be, I can always get in the future. Right now, I need to focus on getting the characters I want. And right now, that's Jade, that's Fushuen, and that's most certainly Firefly. Actually, I'm curious if Jade's going to be in the next patch, and we're going to get a good sense of her, or if she's going to be, like, mostly 2.3 stuff. I guess we'll just have to see how they handle it. Let's go this way. Also, that man just suddenly gained arms.
I can't read it. Too small.
Look, he's abandoned his gambling man. No. The important thing about my gambling man is letting him be able to gamble more. If I give him free defense, his damage is going to be lower, which means we can not gamble as much on whether or not he'll kill something with his follow-up. See? I'm just gambling harder. Yeah, we'll go with that. I hate this.
There's no vehicle that I can't sell.
Interested in buying a car? You're always welcome at our dealership. Oh, wow. Clockwork works on you. But I can't drive. Ah, so you just arrived in Petticone. The cars in the dreams are all self-driving. You don't have to drive them. Just push the button, enter your destination, and let the system take care of the rest. Haha, your question tickles me. Even with manual driving, I can't guarantee that there won't be accidents. Does self-driving mean there won't be accidents? To the best of my knowledge, the cars sold at this dealership have never been involved in any accidents. All the positive reviews you've seen are genuine. Even if... Well, I can assure you, in the event of an accident, our impressive after-sales care insurance that we will never compromise... Wait, our impressive after-sales care... Oh, our impressive after-sales care ensures that we will never compromise our interests, so you can rest assured. I was about to say, I think she gives us insurance. You just don't believe in him. No, I do, Xavier, I really do. Can you drive? Me? You must be kidding. The luxury cars at this dealership are exclusive to VIPs like yourself. I don't even get to sit in them, let alone drive them.
There's no vehicle that I can't sell.
Alright. Huh, those greedy hounds. They're never satisfied. More like freeloading dogs. A few days ago, an accident happened on one of the main roads. It could be resolved with some compensation, but he insisted that more gifts were required since it was a rich Pepeshi businessman driving the car. They're the ones who took the money. They have the audacity to threaten us, saying that if we don't pay up, they'll leak the matter of us faking our reviews. So scummy. In order to erase the records of the accident, this month's public relations costs have gone up. My bonus is going to shrink again. Also, I really have to say something about this. They refuse to use the self-driving function and insist on driving manually. Of course there'll be an accident. I really don't know what these Pepeshi are thinking.
My friends, come and have a look.
There's a cut in this month's paycheck. It's all because of those people. Happy. I feel as if I drunk a dozen sweet drinks in a row. Even the wind is bubbling around me. Yesterday we were top in sales. It looks like we're going to repeat that feat again today. It's all thanks to the customers who are willing to support us. That must be you. You really are my soul glad, my source of happiness. Don't you want to take a closer look? Personally, I feel our luxury cars and you are a match made in heaven. It radiates with the fragrance of alfalfa credits. You feel a wave of joy emanating from your side, as if the chilling night has passed, revealing a most splendid dream about to come true. You can't help but look forward to it, sinking to a pure hope of tomorrow. Oh, my bright future.
There's no vehicle that I can't sell.
I do say I do love how they have all the NPCs record lines for their different emotions. I do think that's a nice touch. It's probably one of my favorite parts about doing this. Let's make her sad. I'm so stupid. I shouldn't have convinced my dad to buy a car here. I never used my employee's discount. It was time to replace his car, so I saw this as a good opportunity to take advantage of the dealership.
The discounted internal price is actually quite a steal. In the end, we were given an outdated model that had been sitting in storage for years. Not only was the driving system obsolete and needed to be replaced, the paint was discolored, and also had a strange odor. How is this the employee's benefit? It's clearly just clearance for unsold stock. They knew I wouldn't dare complain about fear of affecting the brand's image and my bonus taking a hit. Ah! What can I do about it? I'll take it as a lesson learned. If I want to keep this job, I'll just have to take this. I'm so stupid. Man.
There's no vehicle that I can't sell.
Should have trusted them in the first place. Let's put you back to normal, girl. How's the model that I recommended? The recent sales have been strong and it comes at a reasonable price. It might be worth your consideration.
There's no vehicle that I can't sell.
Uh-huh, show me your car. No problem, our recommended models are fully equipped, so you're sure to find a model that suits your fancy. Oh no. Oh no, Jen. Oh no, you can't do this to me. Utopian unicycler, inspired by wind instruments, boosts and elegant design, provides a safe riding experience without having to worry about traffic jams. A luxurious private Steinway Falcon Speedster featuring a low-profile black color. Steinway Falcon Speedster, making your dreams come true faster. Transform every one of your trips into an unforgettable journey. A luxury private Steinway Falcon featuring an extravagant gold color. And it's the same thing here. Well, chat. Well, chat. Well, chat. Wait. The most commonly rented model. Well, chat, I mean...
There's no vehicle that I can't...
Uh-huh. So, like...
I heard old Odie came to pick up a car.
Whoa, nice! An elegant sports car.
Well, I don't know how to use this, chat. I feel like I got scammed. Where is it? Ah, there it is. It's my key items. Where's the car I bought?
My friend's coming.
I wasted my money. Now I have to find the green car.
The bullet and go for the...
Ooh. There we go. Quinn's diary. Cool. You're Quinn, huh? I guess we'll have to check you out later then. Speaking of, we got this too. So, who hit whom?
I almost got hit by a spheroid while walking down the street.
Ooh.
Ah, why can't I travel through this wall? Isn't there a secret station behind it? I bumped into it so many times I've almost broken my head. Could it be this top 10 attractions in Penacony in my hands is fake? Darn it! That blue-haired weasel!
Okay, sure. I mean, I guess. Wait, where does this take us? Oh, this takes us to the theme park. So we should have access to it. Coolio.
Just up now.
I think Singular we did the quest for, right? So... Oh. Listen to her.
I still gotta get in line in a dream.
There are 3 unavoidable things in life. What are those things? Eating, dreaming, and queuing up. Nope, we can talk to Prezzo. There we go. Alright, we got the Soul Glad. Ooh, you. I've run out of credits. Tomorrow's the checkout day for my room. I'll go back to reality. If only someone could lend me a few hundred credits. I really don't want to leave the dreamscape. If I go back to reality, I'll have to walk on crutches again. Oh. Oh, not you. Oh my god, Ratio.
He has the muscle chat, but he doesn't have the hand-eye coordination. Talk to that person. I'm yawning a lot today, Chad. I apologize. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of that nap I took last time, but I had a normal sleep, I thought, so.
All that education?
Sean Caton. Can't remember if we talked to her or not, so I'll assume yes for the time being. We can get to her later. Nope. God, Petticoat's such a cool place to explore.
Let's see what's new.
Oh. Oh, there we go.
I've heard that there are people who deceive others in the dreamscape by deliberately using fake names, fake appearances, even faking their race and gender. I put my trust in you, so don't you lie to me. Of course I won't. Even though we're only known each other for less than a week, you're already my best friend. How could I ever lie to you? Thank you. You are so kind.
Don't trust anyone you meet in a dream chat. You never know.
Let's see what's new.
Here's the Petticoat. Once again, another moment of peace has passed golden hour by. And that concludes the news.
I just love that. It's like, here's the news. It's peaceful. That's the news for today. It's like this dystopian shit. Yeah. I'm walking here.
My dream is right before my eyes.
Alright, we go here. I think we've done Ron. I don't remember Halliburton or not. Maybe we've covered him. I heard that Godfrey in his first phase is immune to the max health reduction destined death, but I think he's the only one that does that. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder what the reasoning would be. Huh. Like, part of me is like, maybe because he's tarnished, but it's only in phase 1? It has to be Sarash then, right? Yeah. I don't remember if I talked to you either. This is the problem, chat. It's been so long. It's been so long since we did this. There we go, more emotions.
There are really so many cars flying down there. What a spectacle. What's the big deal? They just brought some extra money from reality. If I have as much money as they do, I'm even more awesome. I'd talk you and fly around the entire Petticoat. Well, I'm just kidding. But seriously, why am I still poor even in my dream? These rich folks must have robbed my chance of getting rich. That's gotta be it!
Even in dreams, it's like people are getting all jealous over wealth that's not theirs. Tale as old as time. More ice cream. Yep. Very delicious ice cream. I assume it's some kind of gameplay weirdness or a bug. I mean, it's such a very specific, oddly specific bug, if so. I want to talk to other people here. Let's go back to not Dream's Edge. Let's go back to Do Light Pavilion, because I forgot to talk to the wine bottles there, and they might be the secret for me getting that stupid bird in the sand pit, so. Before that, 5-minute break. I gotta get more water, chat. I'm running out and I'm feeling mighty parched.
Excuse me, if you're not too busy.
And I'm back. Maybe that'd be more of a Zuli question then. Yeah, maybe. Alright. Let's get this over with, you guys again. You see 3 bottles of wine leaning on each other. It's clear to see that they're very close. Excuse me, which of you is the finest wine here? Ha! You're asking which of us is the finest of wines. Hey, brothers, you see what despicable methods they use to try and break up our perfect friendship?
You would wait for us to descend into battle and smash each other to pieces, then seize your moment to pour us down the sewers and become the finest wine yourself. That must be your plan.
Unfortunately for you, we have seen through your triple alcohol side plot. We 3 bottles, though we may not have been born on the same day, month, or year, we shall die on the same day, month, and year. Oh, more talking inanimate objects, yep. Haha, our 3 friendship is unbreakable. I'm not alcohol. Have you considered the possibility that I'm not alcohol, but a person? Yellow, do you see this despicable scheming? Since he is not alcohol, he cannot be seduced by the title of finest wine. If I had not let myself get carried away with emotion and smash that bottle of Soul Glad, we would not be in this situation. Now, because of my mistake, I've delayed both of your futures, Yellow, Red. Both of you, go on ahead. The title of finest wine belongs to you.
You must not blame yourself, Green. I have always known that you are finer than any wine in the land. I could travel the entirety of Penacony and find no finer wine than you.
Yellow, what about me?
Though your fragrance is no match for Green, you are extremely potent, Red. Even the incomparable watchmaker would not be able to tame your fire. 3 glasses and he would be cast to the floor drunk.
Hearing such a touching assessment, I want to be your little Red forever.
Fear not, fear not. One day your talents will receive the recognition they deserve, and you shall fill the glasses of the Charmony Festival. When that day comes, just make sure that you do not forget about your friend Yellow.
Yellow!
The 3 hugged each other tight and began to cry on each other's shoulders. Although you do not really understand how bottles hug each other tight, they did just that.
From this day forward, any banquet I attend shall have places for you both. I do not know which winery has sent you, foul villain, but you can give up. All 3 of us are the finest wine here. Your plan shall not succeed.
Haha, our friendship is unbreakable.
You begin to think, why not just take all 3 of them back to the bird when suddenly an irresistible curiosity surges through you. Which one of them actually is the finest wine? We've decided that today you will have them compare and rate themselves as a clear first, second, and third. Think carefully. There's no way that their defenses are impenetrable. All it would take is one word to get them fighting between themselves. Who should we set against the others, chat? Red hasn't said anything nice about the others, have they? Little Red, I happened to hear Yellow and Green talking. They said some pretty nasty things about you.
Look, buddy, just say what you want to say.
They said you were industrial alcohol. They said you don't even count as wine. Whoever drinks you will end up with brain damage.
Industrial alcohol? When they tricked me into joining, who was it that said I was the most ferocious of us all? After all these years, I have always allowed myself to take on the role of the youngest because I trusted them. Alright, that trust is shattered today.
That was easy.
Today, I will tear open some bottles and we'll see who is the finest wine of the 3.
Set Yellow against the others, oh boy. Yellow, I've actually heard the other 2 talking privately about you not long ago. They said some quite nasty things.
Do not try to sow discord between we 3 bottles camaraderie.
They said your manufacturer is counterfeit. They said you're from a no-name producer that outsourced some work and stuck on a label from a high-end brand.
What? Those cheap toys dare mock my label? Why don't they pour out half a glass each and see what they swill they're filled with? I popped my cork and worked myself to the glass to bring them into Dewlight Pavilion, and this is how they repay me. I knew they've been talking in secret whispers all the time lately.
They just hate me because I'm such an old vintage. Ooh, I think I mixed up Yellow and Green's voices, but whatever. You want me to tell you which of us is the finest wine? With me around there, no one near. Alright, mission complete. Under your tireless offense, a rift is formed in the unbreakable friendship between the three bottles. Today, in this moment of morning dew, we will finally expose who is truly rotten and putrid together. That's right. It seems some wine have already allowed their thoughts to grow putrid. Who is industrial alcohol? Who are you calling industrial alcohol? Today we'll see who exactly that is once and for all. Seeing the three bottles locked in a fierce argument, you cannot help but become overcome with a sense of pride and joy. Hero, thanks to you, I have seen their true natures at last. Today you must be the judge and decide which of us is truly the finest of wines. That's right. The hero has the discerning eye that will allow you two common bumpkins to witness what a high-quality wine truly is. I will no longer answer to anyone except you. Come, it is time for us to leave this place. Chat, I go with my favorite color. We select red. Who said I was industrial alcohol? Who said I was industrial alcohol? No! As the other two bottles fall into indifferent silence, Red angrily storms into your inventory. Now, knowing that it's the finest of wines, the fire in its heart has been reignited. At least we know now they never cared about us two. If they want us to leave us that badly, they should have just said so. We do have an unbreakable friendship. Well, I don't even know what to say, chat. It's that happened. Red all the way, yeah. Who called him industrial alcohol? I did. Alright, back to Glitchland. Let's get up here. Let's go talk to that bird. Alright, come on, give me some... Oh, come on, bird, give me some stellar jades. I just need it. I need it. Well, first we gotta get rid of these guys, chat, so... Pardon my... Alright.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
5 points! Nice. Oh, this is...
Watch your head.
This guy did not think his decision through.
No dirty tricks allowed.
Uh-huh.
Liquidation!
Uh-huh.
Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Let's go.
Just
Beautiful.
0 points.
All in.
Yeah. Beautiful. And as
Project
for you...
Rat.
Yep.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
There we go.
Answer me. Fail.
There we go.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
No dirty tricks. Watch your head.
I'm gonna let him regenerate his thing because yep, that happened. Alright, alright.
Project Rat.
Now we investigate.
Sir, my friend, did you find what I wanted? Quick, 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 give it to me!
The bottle was immediately snatched away from your hands. I should have read the description in my inventory about what it said. That'd be funny.
Ha! This wine has a ferocious strength. Drinking is like a punch in the face from a great fighter. Pure, sincere. This is pure alcohol. It is pure, pure strength. I would wager that not even Professor Owl themselves would be able to handle more than 3 glasses.
Yay.
My friend, your taste is the finest of everyone I've ever met.
Of course.
This is truly the finest of wines. Careful, do not drink it too quickly. As for me returning to work, I'll just have one more sip and then I'll go back. Just one sip.
The giant bird took flight and headed off, swaying and weaving. Perhaps it's just gone to find another place to hide and drink wine. Why is the origami bird so huge? Doctor, you're huge. There we go. Achievement accomplished. Won't be the next DS1 stream. Maybe tomorrow, Xavier. Maybe. Wait, when were you here? Oh, you're there now. Quite possibly tomorrow. If I'm able to get everything worked out in the morning and stuff, I will. That said, I'm going to have to delay Liurnian Wars, though, for sure, if I do it. Because I wanted to have it posted tomorrow, if possible, but I kind of slowed myself down because of the pasta and stuff, so... Gotta kind of accept that. We'll see, we'll see. No promises, but... I was really feeling good about it, but then the nap yesterday kind of threw me off, and I have to make sure that like I wake up at a good hour, get my work done in the morning, and everything, and properly set up.
My friend, have we met before?
I should get my hopes up. We'll see, we'll see. I really do want to get it done. I forgot.
Doesn't animation bring people joy?
You're not Clocky.
Half a year's work, gone in an instant.
Oh my god! This is a guy who turned himself to look like Clocky. That explains so much. Not even the real Clocky.
Doesn't animation bring...
Angry. I've had it! The Clocky before you, his eyes pants and breathes heavily. The pants and breathes heavily. The angle of their thin, folded legs against the circular clock face shows a 2:30 as the heavy hour hand sways back and forth within a quarter-hour interval. Those scum! They never do any work themselves. All they have to do is to give orders. Every other day it's voluntary overtime or we're cutting the half-year performance bonus. We're here daily from dawn until dusk. All the meager alfalfa credits they pay us aren't even enough for a slice of Clocky pizza after I paid my hotel fees. We all love Clocky, but just because we're passionate about it doesn't mean that we're okay with being exploited. Even Boss Stone knows you can't just be evil without a solid reason. Dagnabbit, aren't cartoons supposed to bring people joy? Then why is it that ever since I came to Dreamville, I've lost all my happiness? Oh, well,
half a year's work, gone in an instant.
Well, I can help you there, buddy. Dreamville really is a beautiful, peaceful... who am I kidding? Happy! There, I fixed you. Clocky is here to serve you, TikTok. You like to hear me introduce my friends, TikTok? Brother Hot, who's my most reliable companion, TikTok. Not only did he take me and Mr. Soda to Clock Diner for a feast, he invited us to the Grand Theater for a recital, TikTok. Although I don't really understand such elegant things and fell asleep halfway through, but I was really happy, TikTok. Mr. Soda's my good friend, TikTok. He is hardworking, intelligent, and really kind. Whenever he has leftovers, he leaves them for me and doesn't ask me for money, TikTok. I'm so happy I became brothers with them, TikTok. That's a lot of TikToks. I have lots of other good friends, too. They're all wonderful people. I'll introduce you to them when I get an opportunity, okay? Oh, Mr. Soda gave me the Soul Glad. I'll share one with you, too, TikTok. Woo.
Doesn't animation bring people joy?
Uh-huh. They will always be my best friends, TikTok. Sad. After a moment of silence, the Clocky before you suddenly transforms into a haggard-looking man. Will, I'm so sorry. I don't feel very well. Could you give me a moment to rest? You're just Clocky off right now, huh? Sorry. I know this is extremely unprofessional, but I just need to breathe for a moment. The exhausted man falls silent again, his expression empty and his eyes unfocused. For some reason, you find yourself wanting to talk to him. Maybe his pitiable expression has inspired some kind of sympathy in you, or maybe his depression is infectious. So, you approach him and gently pat his slumped shoulders. Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you. Do you want to interact with one of the characters? There are more actors over there. Do you need help? Do you want to hear me whinge? What, is that supposed to be whine? Is that a typo, or is that actually a word now, chat? I don't know what modern slang is anymore. What is it you Zoomer speakers speak? Since you're still here, I'll take that as a yes. A man like me, well, how do I put this? I know they all think I'm stupid. I mean, no one else at my age still thinks that people can rely on their dreams to make a living, right? At first, after I retired, I didn't listen to them and didn't use my fame to live off the advertising deals. Instead, I came running straight to Pentecote to be a costume performer for my favorite Clocky. In the end, this job was nothing like I imagined. What's worse, the hotel fees have used up the majority of my savings, and now my body's in no state to get back into the competitive arena. If you ask me, do you regret it? Even I'm not sure. All I know is that, right now, I feel like Clocky without Mr. Soda. I can't get my spirits up or ignite even a spark of enthusiasm. So it means the exact same thing as cringe. So it's whinge. So it's like, is it pronounced whinged or like cringe? Like, do you say whinged? Like, how are you supposed to pronounce that? Just Y with a G, or? Anyway, I've ranted for so long. You must be tired of listening to all this. Thank you for listening to my complaints. I actually feel a lot better now. After a brief silence, Clocky appears before your eyes once more. Dear friend, Clocky is here to serve you today. Tick-tock.
Tick-tock! A truly good person wouldn't throw a tantrum at the alarm clock first thing in the morning!
Oh, it seems to explicitly mean to complain in an irritating manner. Well, yeah, that sounds about... I mean, can't you just say whine? Do you really need a word for that? Whining already sounds like you only say that when it's irritating. You never talk about someone whining in a good capacity. Just saying.
Does an animation bring people joy?
This actor deserved a raise for that delivery. Let's make him happy, chat. Yep. Actually, you know what? I never brought him back to calm, so...
Half a year's work.
Wait.
Doesn't animation bring people...
I want to hear that little line.
Half a year's work gone in an instant.
Happy about having basically wasted his time, truly. It seems to be a British word, so blame them. Of course it's the Brits. It's always the Brits! Dear friend, Clocky's here to serve you today, Tick-tock. Do you want to walk around Dreamville with me, Tick-tock? I see.
I've been waiting for ages.
It seems to come from Old English.
Boss, the actors are on strike again.
I refuse to believe that. I somehow refuse to believe that. Hey, dear guest! Welcome to the Clock Diner and Clock Studios theme park. May I ask what I can get you? We have Clocky pizza, cake rolls, 100-layered sundaes or lemon tart sliced cakes, float disc burgers, alfalfa salad, soul glad just to start. Sour dreams and dreamlight are good. Sundaes with fries are the best. Pica soda and syrup or crispy cones and popcorn beat all the rest. Applause. That was a great performance. Applause. Haha. Thank you. Thank you. So what can I get you? Are you up for a chat? Huh? Of course. I love talking to people. Although, how about buying a Soul Glad first so we can drink as we chat? We don't want you getting thirsty. Alright, a bottle of classic Soul Glad. You don't get thirsty in a dream. Then, are you hungry? How about a potato fry sundae fill your... You don't get hungry in dreams either. Then what about a snack? I recommend the Dreamy Code. You know the ad says, taste the flavor of your dreams. So you're intent on selling me something. Go on, then. Alright, very well. Very well, I shall spend my money. Ha, you're so thoughtful. Believe me, you'll enjoy this beautiful dream. What would you like to talk about, dear customer? Ask me anything, I'll tell you all I know. Proofs and refutations. Can I touch the football in your head? Oh my, I did not expect you to be so kind. This is truly an honor. Although my two brothers don't really like people treating me this way. One as a powerful local figure, the other is a strong athlete. I really don't want you to conflict with them over such a trivial matter, so why don't we just forget it?
You want to try some tasty snacks?
Dear customer, you're back! Welcome, welcome! What can I get you today? Something to eat or drink? I just want to touch the football in your head.
All right, what food are you selling, kid? Oh boy, oh boy, it's everything. Not every new word you encounter is actually new, Loki. Nah, it's all those damn Zoomers coming up with their made-up bullshit from the British Isles. Damn, do we have to fight another revolution until they can finally get it? Let's see. Are you up for a chat? Sure.
Huh? What'd you like to talk about, dear customer? Ask me anything, I'll tell you everything I know.
What can you tell me about the theme park?
I see. Clock Studios theme park belongs to Clock Studios. It's a theme park all about cartoon characters like Clocky, Brother Hanu, and Hamster Ball Night. You can interact with costume performers who are dressed as cartoon characters and enjoy all sorts of entertainment based on these characters. But you can find all of this information on the Dreamscape Pass. Do you want to hear about something else?
Go on, what are you trying to sell me this time?
Haha, you know your stuff, dear customer. How about some Sour Dream soft candy? They're great value for money, sour and refreshing. I guarantee you'll love them.
Well, he wins.
I'll tell you something interesting. I have a friend who was once a celebrated athlete throughout the galaxy. He can cover a whole wall with the gold medals he's won. But guess what? After he retired, he immediately came running here from far away to start work as a costume performer.
Oh, it's the Clocky guy we talked.
Do you know how much he loves Clocky? He's seen every single episode. Isn't that amazing? Next time you're here to play, keep an eye out. You might just run into him.
Want to try some tasty snacks?
All right, let's see.
Oh, tell me about yourself. Hey, there's nothing much to say about me. I'm just a plain old dream chaser. You could have picked me out of a crowd. But you, one look at you and I know you're someone special. What do you do?
You can't pick me out of the universe.
Oh my, I knew it! You're a big shot! As we're friends now, don't forget to come and help me out with business, okay?
Uh-huh.
Want to try some tasty...
Let's try this. Chat, I'm ready. Let's make them angry. Apparently the main themes is in music specifically for Elden Ring and Demon Souls share a motif. I wonder if it's intentional references or if they're just both using older motif. I would be surprised if it's a coincidence, right? There's only so many, there's so many combination of notes in the world, right? So, and FromSoft's had so many tracks. But who knows? Maybe it is intentional.
People really just aren't born the same. Some people have to work themselves to the ground all day just to be able to scrape hotel fees. Some are born with a silver spoon in their mouths and get to spend all their times whiling their lives away in golden hour. What use is there to working hard? It doesn't matter how hard you push yourself. You'll never compare to that rich kid who was born with everything, will you? We work ourselves to death for over 100 system hours and can't even buy ourselves a good meal. They think that's ridiculous. He takes out to eat, drink, and be merry like it's some kind of charitable act, chatting about the bonds of brotherhood. Even if that smooth-brained Dumbo couldn't tell, he's treating his workers like pets.
Uh-huh.
Want to try some tasty snacks?
Uh-huh.
Happy. Thanks to that burly elf, there's been far fewer people coming in picking fights for free food and discounts. How could someone be so slow? Give him a little bit of charity and he's kissing your feet. He's so easy to please. Give him some leftovers and he'll come running to take care of your dirty work and chores. Seriously, every time I see him, I feel a lot better about myself. He was an athlete, a gold medalist. Now he's in even more dire straits than I am and taking orders from me.
Wow, what an asshole. It's definitely kind of funny that it ends up being Radigan and False King Along themes sound reminiscent of each other. Yeah, I can definitely see that being like a funny coincidence if it is.
Want to try some tasty snacks?
Alright, we're activating your clockwork.
You think I don't know that all this, as long as you work in Pentagon for 30 years and get permanent residency stuff, is all lies? That's right, I keep my eye on the family's talent acquisition policies and count those useless, ridiculous credits every day. But people need ambition, right? As there's no way for me to be born at the finish line like they were, I just have to find a way to run faster than everyone else around me. People can't allow their lives to become so tragic that they even lose their right to dream, can they?
Uh-huh.
Still 53 years to go before I get my residence permit.
Oh, do you really think I'm this stupid?
But you're an asshole.
Let me get you a menu. Welcome to the Clock Diner and Clock Studios theme park. May I ask you what I can get you? We have clock pizza, cake rolls, 100-layered sundaes, or lemon tarts, and blah blah blah. Just some blah blah blah. We know that. I discovered America's secret. America is Godskin noble. Oh, America's a Godskin noble, huh?
Want to try some tasty snacks?
Wait, I want to try to force the other line.
Still 53 years to go before I get my residence permit.
Alright, let's see this.
Still 53 years to go before I get my residence permit.
I like that one. Yeah, a little calm. She a fairy tale, seriously. I could believe it. I could believe that America had an actual fairy tale.
Boss, the actors are on strike again.
Oh, my dyslexia is killing me today. I'm sorry to hear that, Iron Man. Well, 1 second, chat. I think I got a message. What's this? Okay, no, never mind. It's something important.
Hi, this is Toga speaking. 여보세요?
Oh, she a fair tale, not fairy tale.
How?
Gotcha.
Sure thing.
A fair tale? As in, like, a blonde tail? Or, like, a very bright, like, white tail? Like, what do we mean by fair here? Alright, man. Fair isn't pretty? I guess that could be it too. Like, fair isn't just plain pretty. Look at her ass! The tail, seriously. I'll be honest, I haven't seen a lot of shots of America's ass. I wouldn't know. I mean, the game doesn't really give you any, does it? Most of the shots are from her front, I'm pretty sure. Not all is closed, there's a tail. If there's a tail, that would be cool to know, but... Wouldn't someone have found that on the model by now? I feel like that would have come up. Okay, there really is nothing here except for talking to this girl here, huh? We talked to Walter. Yeah, we talked to Walter already, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is a girl we have to fix, it looks like. Go. Every little bit counts, chat. Every 5 Jade. We will save up for Jade. So she has Godskins have tail, and those Bolins is Godskin too. I just wonder what Renala done to those Godskins. I don't know if I even read any of that right. Yeah, I feel like we would know if she had an actual tail or not. Like I said, I could see her with a fairy tail, like some magical thing she could like sprout or something, especially with like crucible power, but I don't know if she just has a tail. Hey kid, would you like to learn about the Galactic Warzone Relief Foundation? The foundation is dedicated to eliminating the suffering caused by war, with several intergalactic enterprises joining forces to provide medicine, food, employment, and other forms of humanitarian assistance for over 8 billion refugees. I'm no philanthropist, I'm part of the IPC. Kid, in addition to scions of business, there are also countless numbers of kind-hearted souls just like you who make up the foundation. Always harbor good intentions, even if you may not be rich, for one day the seeds you sow will bear fruit in the future. So long as the foundation's cries fall on kind ears, our endeavors will count as a success. Oh, the balloons are made from bats and Godskin, baubles? Bobles? Boobies? I don't know what you're trying to say there. I see, so you think Godskins are made the balloons. I'm pretty sure it's just dragons or bats, honestly. And Godskin nobles, that's right. Okay. That I'm gonna press X to doubt that on you. They have the Godskin face. I'm gonna have to look more closely at that then, if that's the case. We can always look at it. I feel like the golden eyes would have stuck out, though, if there were Godskin faces there, but we'll see. This universe is filled with sin. Orphans with no place to call home, slaves bound in shackles, people deprived of their own humanity. The dead are nothing but a cold number beneath the smug hand of the executioners who commissioned these wars. Even if we have no way of stopping the war from happening, we can at least mitigate the trauma caused by letting wealth play out its true purpose. That's the original idea behind establishing this foundation of mine. May peace come to all worlds, may war come nevermore.
Relax, kid. It will become true. One day it will. That I pray from the bottom of my heart. And when that day comes, the Foundation will lose its raison d'etre. And I'll be free to pick up my true passion and joy once more. And so everyone will come to laugh again and hold hands together, indiscriminate of species or class. Yeah, keep on dreaming, woman. When the day comes, I'm gonna hand off my business to someone else, find a quiet planet somewhere all to myself, and just lie on the grass. Think about nothing and doing even less. Here comes the clockwork! Let's got time to chat. Sure thing, kid. Hope my words can bring you a little peace. About the Foundation. That was a long time ago. Back then, my company wasn't really up to much, but it still had made a little name for itself. Then one day, I suddenly got some mail from my high school bestie. It's been 10 years since we'd seen each other. I was so excited I forked out top dollar for a same-day ticket on interplanetary transport then and there. But when I made it over to her location, all I saw was her funeral. Only then did I learn about how she dedicated her whole life to supplying medical assistance for refugees in war zones. And in the end, those flames of war had caught up with her. Looking at her coffin there, I thought, what can I do about this? That's where the Foundation comes in. Noble. I'll post America's arse in the Discord tomorrow. Thanks, Iman. God, out of context, that sounds so wrong. About yourself. Me? I'm just a toy trader. If you have kids back home, you might have bought one of our products. They're not complex at all. Giving children a happy childhood is one small part of world peace. Maybe it's because of the Foundation, but everyone has always been very secretive of our business, supportive of our business. We have not just avoided bankruptcy, we've even managed to acquire a few other small businesses and might just be on our way to becoming the biggest toy manufacturer in the whole galaxy. Just look, that's my karma for being kind. That's all for now.
Remember to show kindness at all times, child.
We're doing great, kid. Keep on being kind. Here comes the clockwork. There's a happy gear. Alright. Oksana's muted saintly smile suddenly breaks out into a grin, startling you. She tries taking it back, but it doesn't seem to work. My heart is dancing and so glad. Clocky and the doll are holding hands, and the skies are showering with money. My happiness is like a red giant star sinking and it slowly expands in the vacuum of space, shooting high like a growing number. Hey kid, you know what? On my home planet, people dance beneath the starry night sky while we do business deals. The more outrageous your dance moves are, the more lucrative your deal is going to be. After leaving home, I gradually grew used to the outside world with all its rules. But every time I feel happy, I can't help but want to invite everyone to come and dance with me, just like you now. It's a real shame that you're just a kid and can't keep up with the pace of life's dance. Good news, I take it? Good news! Sure, it's coming to Pentecote. My soul has rarely felt so at ease. So there'll be a big deal coming down the line. Could be several deals. More than enough to buy a dozen asteroids. If I capitalize on this momentum, more and more of these deals are going to come a-knocking and things will start to snowball. Just look, that's my reward for being kind. And right now, kid, I might need a little of your kindness. Are you going to meet me in on some company stock? It's not quite that, but I'll be sure to make it worth your while. I just remember an important deal in Pentecote that hasn't been settled yet. I've been so busy with the Foundation that I completely forgot. And I'm completely tied up with things here for the time being. It's a cinch. Just grab the batch of toys I stashed at the theme park and take them over to the meeting spot at Golden Hour. That's it. And this is your hard-earned remuneration. Wait, there's... remuneration? Now that's a word I have to look up, chat, to make sure it's not a typo. I'm pretty sure it's remuneration, not remuneration. No, remuneration is a word. Okay, I got it wrong. It's remuneration, not remuneration. Okay. I'm wrong there. I don't remember things properly, clearly. I mean, even the greatest act of kindness wouldn't even last long without a little recompense, right?
Be careful of emergencies, TikTok!
I gotta go recover some toys, huh? We go here. There's the toys. Take a peek at this immaculate bag. You see, it's filled with ordinary toys. You can't understand how they're selling so well. This is what Oksana might call a return of goodwill. Oh, we have to go to Golden Hour. Okay. Like I said, chat, I am tired.
Time for a break. Silent mode activated.
I don't think we're gonna be able to go much longer if I'm gonna be this tired, to be honest. I think I might try to hit the hay early. Thanks, Uma. I haven't talked to you, that's for sure.
Wanna buy some death sticks?
You confirm and reconfirm that this guy is indeed the buyer of the toys. He looks super shady as he's standing there, as though he's playing a deal on something dodgy.
Did you bring the stuff? The finest goods in all of Penacony. Why do you sound like a crook when we're just dealing toys? They sure are. High quality at a low price. There's none better in all the galaxy. I've been holding out for ages, but the wait is finally over. After so long with no word, I was worried that Miss Oksana got cold feet, but I've been projecting my own stingy concerns onto a gracious lady. With these toys, we should be good to make it through the rest of this difficult year coming up. She must be taking a hit letting us have the toys for such a low price. There is really no way to repay such magnanimous kindness. Are toys really that important to you? My friend, if Miss Oksana entrusted you with the delivery, then she must place great faith in you. I won't keep you in the dark. She probably did tell you because she doesn't want too many people knowing about her charity. But I'm not having that. Good people should be praised and good deeds should be lauded. My home system is in a quadrant racked by war. Military coups and puppet regimes are about as common as the stars in the sky. But whoever's in power, it's always the people who suffer under oppression. Even if they squeeze out our last drop of blood, those savages will still find a way to pick all the meat off our bones so that even the vultures end up starving to death. And who should bring a hope to us corpses to be? Miss Oksana. Using her influence and finances at the Foundation, this galactic activist provides us with armed support almost free of charge. These everyday toys you see here are able to be converted to special chips once they get back to the real world. They exchange for arms to resist our oppressors. Do you get it now? She's not selling toys to us, but our lives and our futures. She's an arms dealer. And for that, I wouldn't hesitate 1 second to cut out my own heart and give it to her. So long, dear friend. I envy the peace here, but Penacony's not where I belong. There's a whole load of people on the other side of the galaxy awaiting liberation, and that's where I need to be. Next time you see Miss Oksana, please make sure you pass on my thanks to her. My friend, I hope you also keep your heart in the right place.
She's an arms dealer. She wants to end war by making sure everyone has the money so that way there will be no war.
Is this the latest model on the market? This force field is paper thin.
It's the largest model out that can fit inside alleys and tunnels, friend. And force fields always need a generator. We can always try something bigger, like installing a clunky tail behind each generator to serve as target practice for the opposition. How about that? Of course, you could also approach the IPC or the Intelligentsia Guild, if they're willing to sell.
Don't be like that. Anyone with eyes can tell how good the quality of your toys have been for years now. It's just that in those quadrants, none of them are honest anymore. Our finances just can't take the hit anymore.
I know exactly how much you're able to afford, so quit the haggling. It's a fixed price.
If you don't want them, fine. There's probably someone out there who needs these toys even more than you do. I can always sell to them instead.
Oh, wait. That was her. Whoops.
I know exactly how much you're able to afford. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. They're fixed price. If you don't want them, fine. There's probably someone out there who needs these toys even more than you do. I can always sell to them instead.
I want the stuff. The down payment will be with you tomorrow. You don't want to have to be so cutthroat about it.
That's a clever choice.
The Intelligentsia Guild really should dissect your brain for research and find out how its makeup stops you from being destroyed by nightmares.
The mysterious person departs without bothering to look back, leaving Oksana where they stood. Uh-oh, does she double deal? Does she play both sides, chat? What has this philanthropist got?
That was quick. Those dithering schmucks at the Foundation could really learn a thing or two from you, kid. How'd the deal go? Everything smooth? About you being this galactic activist. It was on purpose, as you know what kind of person I am. I just didn't want you to look at me with tinted glasses, even if they were tinted with positivity. Kid, the funding that the Foundation invested isn't just coming from me.
Champions of peace and life across the galaxy all deserve our gratitude for their kindness. And I'm not some great galactic activist. I'm just a guide who provides a platform for everyone to use. There are so many worlds out there in the universe under the yoke of tyranny and oppression, or even mere survival has become a luxury. To their oppressors, the residents aren't even people, but simply fuel for their tyrants' money printers. Anybody would sympathize with them when confronted with such tragedy, and that forms the basis for why our foundation was established. So I supported them purely out of personal compassion. In my view, helping them fight against oppression isn't any kind of charity, but rather my duty and responsibility as an individual of wealth. So, who was that just then? Just a regular mine with a filthy temper. They make custom weapons to put down. To fight against the Antimatter Legion. To put down the Antimatter Legion, huh? You did great this time. Just think about it. Thanks to your help, millions of oppressed people will be able to overthrow their tyrannical regime. Wait a second. When she says put down, is she talking about put down their citizenry? I'm starting to wonder. And she just swapped over. You did great this time. Just think about it. Thanks to your help, millions of oppressed people will be able to overthrow their tyrannical regime. You can be proud of that, kid. Despite Oksana speaking words of righteousness, her suspicious conversation with a mysterious person, other forced interactions leave you feeling paranoid. You did great this time. Just think about it. Thanks to your help, millions of oppressed people will be able to overthrow their tyrannical regime. Be proud of that, kid. Yes. How very suspicious. Wait. Oh yeah, we get clocky credits too, that's cool. Hello, mysterious stranger. Stay hydrated, chat. Are you the one who was coming to see Oksana before? What, don't tell me her conscience got the better of her and she'd like to cut us a half-price deal now. Ha! Knowing her, there's more chance of the IPC converting to AHA than there is of that ever happening. Is she a galactic activist, though? Activist? Oh, my! Well, that's the funniest thing I've heard in my life. Let me guess what she told you. Oh, since my childhood friend died in the name of charity, I've taken up her mantle and dedicated myself to relieving the torments of war. And that's why we decided to establish this foundation of ours. Take a guess how many times she's given that spiel before, and how much investment she's swindled out of people. But what about the foundation? You want to know the real reason why the foundation was established? Money laundering. They take that money and invest into weapons manufacturers, then use the foundation to pull the wool over people's eyes. It's a shrewd hustle. A big shot to the philanthropists throughout the galaxy? Don't make me sick. Every time there's another ding-dong on that bank account, a new shipment of arms sets sail. Want to know which part of the story I like best? Whenever any conflict reaches a ceasefire, the Foundation's humanitarian relief supplies will be dispatched to the planet alongside a small army of photographers. And then they'll say, please put down arms and let everybody negotiate peacefully. I'm telling you, the best job for her isn't being an arms trader, but rather a stand-up comedian. Just a bunch of clowns. What was that line she just pulled? Keep on being kind, kid. But there's no use telling you all this. I have to hurry back and deal with that president of ours. Once I finish putting down the uprising, my force will be executing that two-faced maggot too. She was selling to the other side too, hedging her bets, huh? She was selling weapons to both of you to try and provoke a war so she could milk both sides? Are you happy for her to get away with it? Listen, buddy, to be honest with you, I've met a lot of crooks in my time, so I kind of like you. But let me remind you that this universe isn't as innocent as you think it is. Of course, I know who cut those crooks a discount on those weapons, and we'll have to keep buying weapons from that lady for as long as they resist us. Why'd she ever give up a cash cow like that? Those ignorant thugs should be thanking her for all this. Arms dealers are like hyenas hedging their bets. They make money, the more casualties there are. But we didn't care. All we care about is having better weapons and better gear than those scoundrels, and whether or not we can beat them. You come from a peaceful homeworld, and might not put this knowledge into practice for the rest of your life. But who knows? The kid who buys a toy doesn't care if the hands that sells it to him are covered in blood. Until one day in the future when they themselves are reduced to a red smear. 5 Ember eras ago, our quadrant used to be peaceful too, but look at it now. It stinks worse than the stomach of a void song whale. That's war for ya. You just never know when it'll fall on your head.
Then the swarms of arms dealers and mercenaries will come, flocking on the scent. The smell of profit is so sweet that with one whiff, you'll never be able to wean yourself off it. So long, buddy. I hope you never have to meet again on the battlefield at the end of the cosmos.
Holy. I drink only wine. I drink and I know things. That's what I do. I drink wine and I know things when I look at America's ass. I feel like I should have done that as a song, man. What? Well. I swear the world building in this game is crazy. I actually like that they actually touch on these subjects so much. Kid, what are you doing here? Is it good news? It must be karma repaying your kindness. Games within games. Don't tell me you believe that slander against the Foundation. That's just the way it is. These days, everyone loves to hold up the tall poppy before cutting it down. It's fine if you want to insult me, but I'll never stand for people criticizing everyone else's hard work. Is inciting war part of your charity? Looks like you figured everything out. If you ask me, kids shouldn't work themselves up about grown-up things, or they won't be able to sleep at night. And besides, I was never the instigator. They came to me with their requests, and I just helped them light the fuse. All I'm doing is following basic business etiquette by giving customers the products they need. Kid, there's no such thing as right and wrong in the world outside the dreamscape. Having money and staying alive so you can spend the money, that's the only truth there is. If you were in my shoes, what would you do? That's cold hard cash we're talking about. If I pulled it all out of the bank, the stacks would cover up a mountain. No, make that a whole mountain range. For as long as the rebels have enough steam to resist, then the junta, I forgot how to pronounce that. Then the junta's weapons orders represent a bottomless pit, funneling money stolen from the people directly to us. Therefore, the rebels cannot win, but they can't lose either. It's just like that old fable about the frog carrying the scorpion across the river. Ah, no, it's casting a long line to catch a bigger fish. Don't give me that snide look. I'll have you know that without my supplies, they wouldn't even get the chance to resist. The state's machine of oppression would just eradicate them before nightfall. Roots and all, that is true. And what's more, I'm always asking the Foundation to put this money back into aid to help war refugees. If you round everything up, am I not actually helping the people get their own money back? Do you say you want to eliminate war? The only lesson I learned from war is that nothing ever changes. Kid, if you can't stop it, then you might as well try to put it to work for you. Wherever there's warfare, there are profits to be made. I don't know what the family dosed me with, spurting such a great line of business like this and recruiting people to charity cause instead. This sum should make up for me deceiving you. From now on, we don't know each other. You've never seen me, and I've never seen you. I don't know what the family dosed me with, spurning such a great line of business like this and recruiting people into the charity cause instead. Ah, I see. You can keep your filthy, blood money. That's what I meant. That's right. What's it to us whether those people live or die? Making money is the be-all and end-all. Sensible kids like you are my favorite. You take the hush money from Oksana, but no matter which way you think about it, you can't quite stomach it. If by chance she were to leave here, who knows how many planets would be engulfed in the flames of war. Before word breaks out, perhaps you can ask Woolsey for help. If you leave now, then. Optional, report the business to Woolsey from the Bloodhound. Optional, leave the theme park and wash your hands off it. Ooh. 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 That's an interesting choice they gave me, chat. Ooh. Now I know that happens in the Lake of Rot. Some alibi frog tried to carry a scorpion across the lake. Shit happens. Yeah. Stupid albinoric frog. The alba frog. God, that image is so funny. I just imagine a giant silver frog. Where's Woolsey? So Woolsey's right over there. Cool. By the way, this is one of the people that Gallagher copied. Remember, chat? You can see the mark of Woolsey on his arms. Good old Gallagher. To think there's 52 family members we could meet and find various qualities that Gallagher stole from them. And yet they were the ones that ended up being suspected instead of him. Alright, chat. I'll be honest, I'm really curious what happens if I just wash my hands of the whole scenario. But I feel like that's just gonna leave things ending without, you know, anything else happening. It'd be kind of interesting to see what Woolsey's got to say. I only know Gallagher from Shamless. Nope. Got a Gallagher in our world. Hello, need any help? I'd like to make a report. An arms dealer named Oksana is about to set off an intergalactic war. What? How'd that warmonger find her emotions again? This is an emergency. Take us to her now. Oh, I see. So that's why they sealed her emotions. She's pretty fast, but for on any other planet, she really might just get away. Don't worry, buddy. She can't escape from the nose of a bloodhound. Thanks to your intel, we were able to cordon off the entirety of the Reverie. Unless she can somehow put together an FTL drive in a room out of thin air, not even the Antimatter Legion would be able to come and rescue her. Here's your reward. You've saved countless planets from the ravages of war. On behalf of all those affected children, thank you.
Congrats on fixing Oksana's emo dial, TikTok!
There we go. Better late than never. Better late than never. This is going to be the justification for why we can't interact with the NPC either way. Oh, I have to do the survey at some point, chat. I'll do that after this. Whoop. Yeah, that's a whelp moment. I really like that. Again, I like that they make the world larger by, like, what's arms dealing like in a galactic context and stuff, right? With, you know, this entire universe full of multiple worlds with their own star systems, right? It's just really cool to think about. Yeah, let's look here. Our Dreamscape Pass. Damn. We'll just put you here, buddy. You're just gonna cover yourself. Oh, that one I never fixed that one up. Oh, this was not 100% either. Woo! 20 Jade. Haha. Poor people are still poor, even in their dreams, because these poor souls have never seen the world. Interesting. And of course. There we go. Yeah, I wanna close these. Yeah, we're gonna fix that one day. There we go. I'm still missing one. Meet the celebrated ace gambler in Ideen Park. Did I meet the gambler? Is there another thing we have to do in Ideen Park? Huh. Oh, who's this? Witness the story of the father-daughter duo Wesley and Penelope in all maps. I have not found them. I remember finding them in the lobby when we first got here, and I still haven't found them, chat. Gosh, I might have to look up a guide to figure where they are. I can't believe I missed them. I mean, we're pretty close, chat, all things considered. Like, this is the lowest one I have. And this is for Dream's Edge. I haven't really talked to anyone at Dream's Edge. But that's gonna have to be in the future, chat, because looking at what we've got right now, I think I should call it. Like I said, I was feeling very tired, but I'll be honest, I've enjoyed that. I actually very happy I found some hidden quests. I wasn't expecting that whatsoever. Akron freaking throwing giant holes in the dreamscape. Anyway, I was enjoying that immensely, but you know, I feel like we have so much more to do, so I don't know if we'll be able to catch ourselves up with all the side content before the next story drop, but we'll try. Like I said earlier, we have about 12 days. It was a fun stream for what I managed to catch. Yeah, you should go back at the VOD Xavier and watch some of the earlier quests we did with the other guy. That was a cool one too. We learned a lot of lore. It was really good. But yeah, I'm really happy that we're like, you know, we're at the point now. Or I just have to, oh gosh, let me take a quick sip, chat. I am not a fish. And there we go. That's how you do it. Anyway. The thing is that the actual questing and stuff, now that we're like out of like, you know, doing all the main important quests and things. Actually, do these even appear in the Fates Atlas? I still don't see them. Yeah, they're still considered like their own little side quest thing, I think. It's like, yeah, they don't appear. But like, I really enjoy the little bit of world building and stuff. And I feel like I said, at some point we have to do a lore night where I'm just going to sit. Maybe we'll do it like the day before the patch or something. I want to sit down and just go over books and stuff and try to go over the lore. Maybe watch YouTube videos or something if there's like some good short ones or something that I can find. But anyway, that's going to be for the future to think about. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching this Let's Play. I know it was a bit of a quiet night, but I really wanted to kind of just chill with you guys, so thanks so much. And all I have to say is, come see me next time for some more HSR, because, oh boy, when we're going to have next patch, it's going to be story, and then we're going to be saving for Firefly and Jade. I want them both. I want them both so bad. So, that's what we're going to do. Alrighty. Later, folks. Bye-bye.